So you're an online yoga teacher, but you never used music before. It seems a little bit too confusing. Hi, I'm Jamie, and I'm a wife, mom, yoga teacher that has experience in using music. I have been doing online classes now for just about 3 years, and I'm here to tell you it's not as hard as you think. It's really not. So I don't use music in every single one of my classes, but for the majority of my classes I do. And I'm just going to show you this simple tool that I use. It's a very common Bluetooth speaker. It was about 80 bucks on Amazon, and this is a JBL. They also have these in a $40 price point, which they work just as well. So if you see one of those $40 ones, snag it up because it's gonna be perfect. Or there's about a $150 price point for this, which is obviously much bigger. So, oops. One of the main things to do when you are teaching yoga with music is to make sure the music is quiet. When I first started, I did not know that. Found all this out by trial and error. So the little bit quieter, you really do not need the speaker to be very loud at all. And if you have some AirPods like this is your microphone. You do not need to put both AirPods in for it to work. You can just use one, but make sure the microphone settings for your AirPod on your phone is connected to it being just one. You don't have to use both. So just regular basic AirPods, not my favorite to use, but they work. And I say not my favorite to use because the bulk of what I teach is yin poses, and some of the times laying on my ear on the side is super annoying. So eventually I am going to upgrade. But all you have to do is just run your Bluetooth speaker from your phone. So if you would like some music suggestions, I will link some in the comments below. I use indiemusicbox.com, and I personally prefer this one out of the 3 that I have used. I've used Indie Music Box that I currently use now. I've used Yogi Tunes and Epidemic Sound. Yogi Tunes and Epidemic Sound are for you to make playlists for a certain amount of time. If you're not into making playlists, indiemusicbox.com, you can actually buy one song and you could get 3 versions of that song, being an 18-minute version, an hour version, or a 2 or 3 hour version. And I like those versions. They're really nice because you just set it once and it just runs. You don't have to worry about it, all the timing points for certain poses and where it should be on your playlist. None of that. You don't have to do any of that. So I find that to be really cool. And it's also, all this is a royalty-free music. On indiemusicbox.com, once you buy a song, they're gonna give you the licensing agreement with it, so make sure to hang on to that. And really just enjoy. So I play music about 4 out of the 7 classes that I run virtually, and then I play music for every single one of my in-person classes. And I used my trusty dusty little Bluetooth speaker that didn't cost a whole lot of money on Amazon. And I've had this for 3 years, and this little guy goes for 12 hours straight too. So I don't even have to plug him in every day. And like my teen daughter grabs it, uses it. It's something that I even take, in the summertime to the beach, and it works perfect. So remember, you do not have to have the music up very loud because your little AirPods are gonna pick it up pretty quickly. Any microphone that you use is going to be picked up rather quickly. So we don't want it too loud. It's kind of funny. I remember when I first started this journey, I didn't know if my music was being picked up by, I think it was about a $20 pair of wireless earphones. So I would crank it up, and then people like, I can't hear you. All I can hear is your music. So luckily for those people, in trial and error, I was able to perfect it better. So just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Go find your royalty-free music anywhere online, either the 3 that I suggested, which again, I'll link down in the description, or just find your own. There's lots of great stuff. I used to make all the playlists all the time. I used to find joy in that. I did it for about 2 years straight, and then I just didn't anymore. I still will use playlists, obviously, for different classes, but buying one song and not having to worry about it and when it's gonna stop, I just shut my music off at the end. It doesn't have to. be perfect at all. Just let go of perfection. If you are an online yoga teacher, let go of that perfection, girl, because, or man, because there's going to be so many things that you encounter online that are annoying. Super annoying with tech, with the mics, with the videos, with all of it. And we just have to go with the flow with it. And if it happens, it happens, especially if you do it daily on here or close to daily on here, you're going to run into a little bit more problems, but nothing to be stressed out about. Like I teach on Insight Timer. One time the power went out right in the middle of class. And instead of stressing about it and feeling bad about myself, I just laughed. It was like, oh, I'll see him tomorrow. I'll tell him what happened. Because it was out of my control. I couldn't do anything. The power was out. I do have a small generator for the family, but it would have took about 12 minutes to get everything going. So I just took it as a wash, and I just made sure to be like, hi guys, this is what happened last night. Not a big deal. So really always be prepared to go with the flow if you're an online yoga teacher. It's fun here. It really is. It's the convenience and the comfort of your own home. It's pretty amazing. It really is. Obviously, in-person classes are great too, but online, we're doing it. We are doing it. We are 100% doing it. And people are coming to our classes, and it makes me feel really good. I know my Insight Timer crew really compliments me, and man, they know how to make a girl feel good. I'll tell you that much. So if you're on the fence about online teaching for yoga, don't be. Just go for it. You can either use Zoom or like Google or Insight Timer, anything. There's so many different options out there. So I just wanted to let you know to break down the music a little bit easier. Regular AirPods, regular Bluetooth speaker. Bluetooth speaker runs through your phone. AirPods are connected to your computer. And it all should be very well for you. It all should go well. So if you would like to learn how to become a teacher on, if you'd like to learn how to become a teacher on Insight Timer, check out that video that I have, and I'll see you soon. Good luck to you out there.